What's going on, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness Report. Welcome to my show. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to all those watching me on YouTube. Before we get started, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that like button and share this video. We're going to talk a little bit about our 49ers and where we are at today, Tuesday, March 16, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys have been watching Twitter, reading Twitter, following Twitter, you guys are aware of what has transpired. Because of Marquise Goodwin opted out in 2020 season because of COVID, the Philadelphia Eagles decided they didn't want to keep him. So somehow, some way, he was reverted back to the 49ers. So as of right now, he is part of the Niners. What does that mean against the cap? Is it going to count against the cap for us? Are we going to keep him on the roster? What's going to take place with Marquise Goodwin? What I do know for sure is he doesn't count anything against the cap. So if the Niners decide to cut him, they can just cut him and move on. The only downfall to this whole reverted back to the Niners is that we have to give back to Philadelphia a 7th round pick. Now, a 7th round pick is not a big deal. But instead of having 10 picks in the 21 draft, we are now have 9. It is what it is. Do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Yes, we now have 9 picks available. It is what it is, unfortunately. How you doing, Matthew? Good to see you, brother. So this is where we find ourselves at. We find ourselves with 9 picks. We have a receiver that we don't need. What's up, Javier? Rios, what's up, brother? So, most likely the Niners are going to release him. There's no reason for me to believe that he's going to stay on this roster. He doesn't fit what the Niners are trying to do. So Marquise Goodwin will be cut. Maybe he can get traded. We'll have to wait and see. What's up, Tom? How you doing, sir? Since he's technically under contract with the Niners can probably trade him. But if not, most likely he will get cut from the 49ers. We would just have to give up that 7th round pick. It is what it is. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. So that is the whole Marquise Goodwin. Now, let's move on a little bit. A lot of us, when we heard that the Saints were going to release Emmanuel Sanders, a lot of Niner fans, including myself, was hoping for a reunion back in San Francisco. I like the atmosphere that Emmanuel Sanders brought to the Niners in 2019. I like the way he brought out the best out of Deebo Samuel. And I was hoping that Emmanuel Sanders would bring the best out of Brandon Ayuk. But unfortunately, the Emmanuel Sanders won't happen. I just read on Twitter that he is going to sign with the Buffalo Bills. So Emmanuel Sanders is going to the Buffalo Bills to go play with that very good team over there. So I wish him nothing but the best. I wanted that reunion with the 49ers. I thought that would have been a great addition to the Niners. Again, to continue to inspire Deebo Samuel, inspire Brandon Ayuk, these young receivers with a veteran presence on the field, especially now that we all know that Kendrick Bourne won't be back as our third receiver. He is now part of the New England Patriots. He signed a 3-year deal worth $22.5 million. So, hey, I wish Kendrick Bourne nothing but the best. Thank you for being part of the 49ers. We appreciate you, but we will not miss all those drop balls that you provided for us here in San Francisco. But with that said, I do wish him well. What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Listen, make sure you hit the smash button. Make sure you hit the smash button. Make sure you smash the like button. Better. Do me a favor, man. Smash that like button for me. That's all I ask from you guys, is to hit that like button for me. The more likes I get on this video, even if you don't like the video, hit the negative. Hit the minus, hit the upside down thumb, and it still allows YouTube to show my video to other potential 49er fans that may want to be part of the Niners sickness report. Let me read some of your comments. Javier says, I say getting Manuel Sanders back. He brings good vibes in the locker room. Yeah, that's what I wanted, Javier, but unfortunately he is signing with the Buffalo Bills, so that definitely is not going to work for us any longer. I don't think Goodwin is worth anything. I would just cut him. Yeah, I hear you, Matthew. Most likely he's going to be cut. I don't think the Niners can trade him, but you never know. At this point, it's worth a try. He is under the roster now. Maybe the Niners find an idiot like the Raiders or the Cowboys, or even more idiots like the Seahawks, and they decide to trade for Marquise Goodwin. The Seahawks are so retarded that John Lynch can probably get a 1 or a 2 for Marquise Goodwin. That's how bad the Seahawks are. Matthew Navarro says, damn, Diggs and Sanders? Yeah. Diggs and Sanders. And they have another receiver over there that is pretty decent. The Buffalo Bills, man, they're definitely getting better. Their chances of the Super Bowl they fell short to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. But I think they'll be back, and I think they'll be more competitive going forward. What's up, Tom? I'm looking forward to watching him drop balls with the Pats, then dancing. Yep. Think about it. If you're Cam Newton, and Cam Newton signed another year, and he's like, okay, listen, I am not as good as I thought I was. I need help. And you're going to bring me a receiver that drops balls? That sucks balls. I mean, like, Cam Newton is probably saying, like, what's going on here? I need a receiver that's going to help me out, not drop balls and make me look worse than I really am. So, I feel bad for Cam Newton. We sure could use Sanders back. Yeah, we could have. I would have loved Sanders to come back to play for the Niners. That would have been a nice combination, but it is what it is. What's up, David Yang? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the Niner Sickness Report. Good to see you, brother. Sorry ass Goodwin cost us a pick. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Very good point. All that he cost us was a pick. Now, hopefully, we can trade him to another team for a seventh rounder and get our seventh round back. But it is what it is, man. He cost us a pick, and all we're gonna do is drop him. Now, it sucks how the contracts, or not the contract, but the trade terminology works. Where we traded him to the Eagles last offseason. We got their sixth. We used it. It should have been a done deal. If he opted out, that's on him. You know, this whole opting out on 2020 was unprecedented. All this, coronavirus wasn't planned for in the trade. So, but it is what it is. The NFL decided that we're going to get him back, and now we have to give up our seventh. It is the lowest pick that we have, but still, it's still a pick. What's up, Mike? Maverick has now arrived, faithfuls. Oh, what's up, Maverick? How you doing, sir? Excuse me. Diggs, Beasley, and Sanders. Yeah, Beasley. That's the guy I was talking about. The kid that came over from Dallas. That kid is he's a pretty good slot receiver. So now they have two outside receivers and that slot receiver with Beasley. So they were using Beasley a lot as an outside receiver. Now they can add Sanders there and just focus Beasley down the middle, get him behind, sneaking behind the linebackers. So that's going to be very good for, I can't remember the name of the quarterback for the Bills, but if he continues to develop, the Buffalo Bills definitely going to get better with the addition of Sanders. Happy St. Patty's Day Eve. Yes, tomorrow is St. Patrick's, so everyone, happy St. Patrick's Eve. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Goodwin is costing us just to come back. Yeah, just to come back so that we can cut him. We're losing a seventh round pick. Tell me where the justice is at. Tell me where the justice in that is. He comes back to us. We're going to cut him. But in the process of cutting him, we have to lose a seventh round pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. So now we go from 10 picks to 9 just to cut Goodwin. I don't understand the justice in that, but it is what it is, man. We could have got a good player with that seventh. Well, true. I mean, not every seventh round player really plans out. A lot of them get cut. They don't make the team. A lot of seventh rounders, honestly, they don't make the roster, the 53 or 55, if that's what it is now. But you still could have picked a player, watch him camp, and maybe he would have surprised the coaches, and he could have made it. What's his name? The receiver that we got last year. He was a seventh rounder, wasn't he? I can't think of his name. I apologize with the name forgetfulness right now, but he's on the team, right? He made it. So seventh rounders do make it very rarely, but they do. And now we're not going to get that opportunity to see who we would have chose. Now imagine, not that the Niners will draft anybody similar to the needs of the Eagles because they have different needs. But imagine the Eagles draft somebody at number 7 that they turn out to be a great player. We're going to be like, what? That could have been us. So screw the NFL. What's up, Bobby T? How you doing? Best Niner shirt on YouTube. Keep up the work, Niner Sickness. Bobby T, I stand humble. Humble before you, brother. Thank you for those kind words. I truly appreciate it, even if they're not true. But I do appreciate your humble words, brother. Much love and respect. Thank you, sir. They had John Brown there too with Buffalo. Now, I think John Brown was cut by the Bills. If I'm not mistaken, don't hold me to that, but I think he was cut. Maybe we bring him. Maybe we bring in John. I was going to say John Clown, but John Brown into the fold, right? What do you think about the Seattle picking up a kilo? Listen, Seattle's trash. Honestly, why do I say that? Besides being in the West, they always, always pick up players that the Niners cut or the Niners don't re-sign. They always sign players that the Niners don't re-sign or we cut. It is a theme going on with the freaking Seahawks. I can go countless of how many players have been cut by the Niners or released, cut, or not re-signed, and they wind up some way, somehow they go to Seattle. So the whole Ahkello Witherspoon going to Seattle does not shock me. I just think Pete Carroll is an old fart. That organization sucks, and they will not win the West this year. But it is what it is. Should we draft Devonta Smith, Jamar Chase, or Jalen Weddle? See, these prospects that you're talking about are most likely in the first round. And right now, to be honestly truthful, we don't know what's going on with Trent Brown. I know that there's a bidding war between the Chiefs and the 49ers. It seems like a Super Bowl rematch of 2019 all over again, but this time instead of the Lombardi, it's all about the Williams trophy. Who gets Trent Williams? It looks like the only two teams that are, there were other teams that were interested, like the Colts, the Bears, but the only two teams that are really, really fighting for the services of Trent Brown. Oh my God. Shoot me now. Shoot me now. Unfollow me for saying that name. Please, Niner faithful, forgive me for saying I slipped. That guy is trash. Trent Brown is trash. Trent Williams. Complete apologies to my boy Trent Williams for confusing you with Trent Brown. Not even close. But there's a bidding war between the Chiefs and the Niners for the services of Trent Williams. Now, the Chiefs are offering, for what I've heard, they're offering Trent Williams more money than we are. But Trent Williams likes Kyle Shanahan. He likes the offense that we run. He likes it in the Bay Area. So he's kind of like, now for what I heard, the Niners offered him a 4-year deal worth $80 million, which is $20 million a year. I got a feeling the Niners are going to have to go up a little bit. I don't think the Niners can re-sign him if they stay at 4 years at 20. They got to go for 5 years or they got to give him a little bit more. Now, what might be in play might be the guarantee money. Maybe it's 4 years, 80 million, but how much of that in guarantee? That's what players want. The length of the contract, the amount of the contract is one thing, but what they look forward to is the guarantee money. Because the guarantee money means as soon as they sign the contract, that money belongs to them. But the fact that Trent Williams hasn't signed with any other team, it has to reassure me and should reassure you guys that if there was a team out there that would have blown the doors off Trent Williams, he would have signed with them already. If the Colts, if the Bears, even the Chiefs, if they would have offered him 23, 24 million a year, which I doubt, but if they did, he would have signed with them already. The fact that he hasn't signed yet means that the difference between what the Chiefs are offering and the Niners are offering are not that far apart. This is why Trent Williams and his agent are still contemplating where he's going to play in 2021. But I guarantee you, if someone like the Chiefs would have offered Trent Williams 22, 23 million, he would have been gone already. He would have been signed there. We would have lost him. The fact that he still hasn't been signed and is day 2 of the temporary free agency, where the teams can temper with the players, talk to the players, reassures me that he might be back with the 49ers. Unless the Chiefs just decided to just jack up that price, then we can lose him. But the fact that he is not signed to this point brings hope that he still will re-sign with the 49ers, if that makes sense to you guys as it does to me. What's up, brother? How you doing? You're not getting any of them. Okay. I don't know who them is. I don't know if you're talking about the both Trents that were mentioned. We can't offer more than we can't. Actually, they can, but is it wise to do so? I'm telling you, a lot of the language in those contracts is to guarantee money. A lot of the bidding war between the Chiefs and the Niners are probably in the guarantee money. So, but the fact that he hasn't signed with the Chiefs or anybody, it just reassures me, and it should reassure you, faithful, that the Niners are still in play. Now, let's. A lot of you guys were talking about maybe drafting this player, drafting that player in the draft next month. But the reality is, if the Niners don't sign Trent Williams, does that force their hand in taking a tackle at number 12? Because there's been a lot of discussion whether the Niners are going to move up and take a quarterback, move down and take a cornerback, or even take a corner at number 12. But if they don't sign Trent Williams, they may be forced to take a tackle in the first round. So that's why it's so important that the Niners sign Trent Williams, not only because of the pick next month, but because of the protection of Jimmy G or whoever is going to be the Niners quarterback in 2021. They need to be protected from the blind side. And Trent Williams is a top flight left tackle. We saw what the guard got from the Chiefs. The Chiefs paid him, 5 years, $80 million for a guard? How much more is a left tackle or tackle worth? We all know tackles are worth more than guards. So if Joe Thuney got 5 years, $80 million as a guard, what is really the market of a top tier tackle as of Trent Williams? So we're going to have to wait and see where we are at in that. What's up, David Williams? Welcome. Niner Empire, how are you? We are doing great. Thank you for coming to the Niner Sickness Report. I appreciate you, brother. Make sure everyone smash that like button. Hit that like button for me. It does a lot for this channel. Hit the like button. It allows YouTube to show my video more often in the in their timeline, and it allows other Niner faithful like yourself be part and able to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you can be kind enough to share my live on your social media, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the opportunity for 3 people to win 3 jerseys. I'm going to be giving away 3 jerseys: a Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and a George Kittle jersey to 3 lucky winners. That is my way of saying thank you, helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. And all you got to do is just share my channel. Let your friends and family who are beloved Niner faithful, hey, have you heard of Niner Sickness Report? You haven't? Hey, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Niner Sickness. My channel pops up. Subscribe to his channel and let them know by subscribing, not only do they get great content from me, but they'll also will be in the opportunity. They'll also get the opportunity to win a jersey. So it's a win-win. Let's see here. I don't see how it's possible. 20 million brings us to 0 cap space. Not exactly. Without featuring the Ford new contract to whoever we save there. Over the cap says it a little bit different. Okay. The Niners, hold on real quick. The Niners right now have cap space of 20 million, 20.4. But we got to consider the D Ford. That's going to give us about 9 more million in free cap money that we can utilize for that. And then we have to consider also what we spent already. I think the Niners can still give Trent Williams a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure the Niners are doing everything they can to get him signed. The Niners know how important it is to sign Trent Williams. I don't have to explain that to you. You know how important it is. I know how important it is. The Niners as well. And I really see the Niners doing that. And I'm going to be breaking the salary cap in a minute or so. Stay tuned. It's looking like Trent Williams is staying in San Francisco. Good chance because no one is making offers. Well, Jay, I'm pretty sure they're making plenty of offers, but no one is blowing the doors off Trent Williams and his agent. Because I guarantee you, if a team like the Chiefs, Colts, or Bears, if they would have offered him 22, 23 million, we wouldn't been discussing Trent Williams right now. We would have said it was nice having him, but we're moving on. Because he would have signed. The fact that he hasn't signed, it kind of makes me feel like he really wants to play for the Niners. He really wants to stay in San Francisco. But are the Niners going to give him what he feel he is worth? And I hope the Niners do that. Now, I don't want the Niners to sell the farm to get him, but I want Murad Parag, which is a genius in bringing up contracts, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan to do their very best in trying to re-sign arguably the best left tackle, or one of them, top 3 left tackles in the market right now. Hey, Corey Davis, how you doing, brother? Hey, my condolences for the loss of your father. My condolences, Corey. My prayers, my love, Is great vibes. I'm sending your way, Corey. I know how it is to lose parents. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. Um, it sucks. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're a child. Well, I don't care if you're a child or an adult, but it does affect a child more than an adult. Or not that it affects an adult more. An adult is able to process it better than a child. But still, nevertheless, as an adult, when you lose your parent, it is still painful. So my condolences to you, Corey, and prayers to you and your family. Beto, that's what I said, and we need money for rookies. Well, this is the thing. We need about 9 million to sign our draft class. Okay? We're looking at about 9 million to sign our we got to put 9 million away for the draft class. You're right. But the 9 million that we saved in the restructuring of D Ford's contract, the saving that we get from D Ford's contract restructure, that one right there alone covers the new rookies. So we can use that extra 9 million towards bringing in Trent. Now, the more we use of it for Trent, the less we have to bring other free agents. If we can keep Trent at a 20, then we have the opportunity to maybe bring in one or two other free agents to come in and help the 49ers get to where they want to go, which is the Super Bowl. But just the restructure of now, real quick, on that note, on the note of D Ford, I just want to say thank you to D Ford. And I also want to speak highly on the organization of the 49ers. Listen, you guys are fans of a great organization. Great organization. An organization that takes pride in being the best. From Jed York to John Lynch to Kyle Shanahan. Players respect the organization. Players respect the organization. Richard Sherman, he knew he was not going to be back with the Niners. He knew he was going to leave. But because of the relationship that he has with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch and the respect they have for each other, he gave up $11 million back to the Niners. Who does that? Especially a player that is on his way out of San Francisco still gives back to a team that he's not going to play for no more. Why? Because of the respect that he has with the Niners. Now, moving forward, D Ford. The way his contract was, if he doesn't pass his physical, the Niners have to pay him. Whether the Niners like it or not, the Niners were screwed with the contract of D Ford. It would cost too much money to cut him. So we were in a bind. But because of the relationship that John Lynch develops with his players, Kyle Shanahan, D Ford decided to go ahead and restructure his contract to 2 years, $24 million to help out the 49ers. D Ford did not have to do anything to help out the 49ers. And there's nothing the Niners could have done. But because of the relationship of the organization, because of the love between each other and the respect, you got two different players they gave back to the 49ers organization. Not many organizations can say players love them as much as they love the players. So I say this to say this. We are fans not only of a great team, a 5-time world champions, but we are fans of a team that is run the right way. Take pride in being a 49er fan. Take pride on calling yourself a faithful. We have a great front office. I couldn't say that to a few years earlier, but the fact that we have John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan is very, very, it's a real true blessing. Pool Shark, what's up, brother? I hope Trubisky doesn't land with us. I don't think he'll come. If he comes, he'll be a backup. But as you guys saw already, two potential backups that could have landed with the 49ers landed elsewhere. Why? Because of the 1-year contract. Ryan Fitzpatrick would have been a backup that I would have loved to have come to the Niners. Imagine Ryan Fitzpatrick coming to the Niners to back up Jimmy G. But he went ahead and signed with a different team. Then you had Andy Dalton. The Bears offered Andy $10 million for 1 season, possibly more. The Washington football team offered Ryan Fitzpatrick $10 million, possibly more. The Niners are not going to pay a backup quarterback $10 million. Now, I want to ask you guys this. I doubt that it happens, but for the right price, would you guys be okay on bringing back Alex Smith as a backup? Bringing Alex Smith as a backup for the right price. I want to propose that question to you. Would you be okay of bringing Alex Smith back to the 49ers for the right price to back up Jimmy Garoppolo in 2021? What do you think about the 2 signings we did? If you're talking about from the outside coming in, the only one that I'm aware of, unless the Niners brought someone else in that I'm not familiar, if you're referring to those that were already with the Niners last year, and Juice and in Jason Verrett, I like those 2 signings. I like the idea that the Niners signed Juice. Now, I got to see the details of the contract. I am not too fond of the 5 years, $27 million contract. But I believe in Parag. I believe that he did a contract that helps out the Niners in the long run. But I like that we brought Juice back because the way that Kyle Shanahan uses Juice, not only to block, but Juice can be used in so many ways. So I'm glad that he's back with the team. I would like to see the details of the contract to be more at ease on what we're paying for him. But I do like that he's back. Jason Verrett. He is very interesting, to say the least. The Niners offered him a multiple-year contract, which the Niners are smart to do. Jason Verrett did not get that many offers outside of the 49ers, which I expect that a lot of people say, well, he's going to go to the Jets. He's going to go here. Listen, guys, we all know Jason Verrett is, when he's healthy, he is a great corner. He played great in 2020 for the 49ers. But you cannot forget about all the years that he's been hurt. He has been hurt so many times that it overrides the 1 year of success that he had with the 49ers in 2020. And a lot of teams did not want to take chances paying a top dollar for a corner that has the potential, but the injury bug hovers over him. Jason Verrett was aware of this. This is why instead of taking a multiple year contract and bind himself into a long contract, he decided, all right, I will stay with the 49ers one more year and I will bet on myself. If he has another year in 2021 as he did in 2020, whether we re-sign him or he goes elsewhere, he will get paid. 2 solid years of great play will intrigue another team to pay him. But a 1 year success does not override years of getting hurt. And this is why I believe a lot of teams did not take a chance on Jason Verrett. So I'm glad that he's back with us. Now, for the guy that we brought in, I'm going to get back to the Alex Smith question. The guy that we brought, the outside linebacker that we brought in from the Rams. Anytime we sign a player from a opposing division foes, I like. This is why the Seahawks does it all the time to the Niners. This outside linebacker, defensive end that we picked up yesterday. I like him. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to try. I'll butcher it. But this kid, to me, it's an upgrade to Kerry Hyder. If a lot of you guys liked Kerry Hyder in 2020, you're going to love this kid that we picked up from the Rams. He had 19 pressures, 16 tackles, and 5 sacks as a rotational player for the Rams in 2020. Those 19 hurries really, really intrigued me. As you know, sacks are great. Sacks are great. I love sacks. But pressures, people sometimes for the majority of the time, people overlook pressures and they look at sacks. Oh, he has 8 sacks, 9 sacks, 10 sacks. Sacks are great. But the pressure that a defensive end or D tackle puts on a quarterback is priceless. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. When you put pressure on the quarterback and he's not allowed to read his reads and make his reads, the quarterback is going to make a mistake. Sacks are deceiving. They are. Sacks are so deceiving. A lot of times players, a quarterback can run. Look at Nick Mullins. How many sacks did he give away because of being an idiot? Nick Mullins made other defensive ends look good. He didn't move in the pocket right. He moved towards a defender. A lot of sacks are very deceiving. I like sacks, don't get me wrong, but pressures is where you want to be at. And this kid from the Rams had 19 pressures, 5 sacks, but 19 pressures and 16 tackles in a rotational role. Now he comes to the 49ers, most likely playing the opposite of Nick Bosa. And I'm not comparing him to Nick Bosa, but these guys are quick. They can get to the quarterback. that they're going to bring pressure from the outside. This is going to allow Javon Kinlaw to do what Javon Kinlaw can do best. And whether we re-sign DJ Jones or we draft another person to take that spot, or even Kevin Givens can step up, we will be in great situation with our front seven. So I definitely like the pickup. We paid him a little bit for his services, but it's well worth it. Hopefully it works out for us and plans out. Now, Kerry Hyder is probably going to demand too much money. Yes, he had 8 sacks or 9 sacks in 2020. I'm not saying he's a bad player. Kerry Hyder is a decent player. But I like the upside of this young man that we got yesterday over Kerry Hyder. Plus, he's younger. He's younger than Kerry Hyder. So, great job for DeMeco Ryans' first year as a defensive coordinator. If our front line can stay healthy and we can put pressure on the quarterback, that will give a lot of help to our 2 corners, which at this point is Emmanuel Mosley and Jason Verrett. Mike says, no to A. Smith. He's old and banged up. He should just retire. Jimmy G needs a young rookie under him to groom for a future in the NFL. Now, okay, I hear your point, but if you like Aaron Rodgers and Alex Smith came out in the same year in the draft in 2005. I'm not comparing them to each other and how they play on the field. I'm just stating that they both came out in 2005 draft. They're at the same age. So if Aaron Rodgers can still play, I believe that Alex Smith can still play. Now, the injury that took place to Alex Smith, I understand, but Alex Smith did not look bad last year or in 2020 when he played for the Washington football team. I'm not saying we're bringing him in as a starter. All I'm saying is we bring him in as a backup to Jimmy G. Regardless if he's old or banged up, to me, personally, he is still an upgrade to Nick Mullins or C.J. Beathard. I would love to Jimmy G, starting quarterback, Alex Smith, backup quarterback, and the third quarterback, you have Josh Rosen. That's not bad. QB1, Jimmy G. QB2, Alex Smith. QB3, Josh Rosen. Not bad, in my humble opinion. But I know a lot of you guys have your different thoughts on him. Summer says, hell yeah, you took his name out of my mouth. Alex Smith, yeah, I like him. I would like him to come bring him. But yes, bring Alex back. I think as a backup, Mike, he'll be a decent backup for the right price. He won't cost as much. And you can't say, well, he knows the system. He doesn't know Kyle Shanahan's system. He knows, he knew, what's his name? Harbaugh. But I think Alex Smith is smart enough to be a great backup to Jimmy G. What do you think about Goodwin? We talked about Goodwin in the beginning of this live, David, and we're not going to keep him. I doubt the Niners are going to. If the Niners wanted to keep him, they would have never shipped him out last year in the first place. The fact that the Niners shipped him out, the Niners don't want, I mean, it's not like the Niners are like, oh my God, we made a mistake and we should never got rid of him. And let's thank God that we got him back. I doubt that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are excited they got him back. They're going to cut him. If they don't trade him, they will cut Goodwin. I cannot and will not, I believe he will not play it down for the Niners in 2021. The only thing that it cost us was a 7th round pick, which is bad enough. Because of this whole situation, we lost a 7th round pick. So now instead of having 10 picks, we are now down to 9. It is what it is. But I don't see Marquise Goodwin playing for the Niners in 2021. I just don't. I'll be shocked, especially since we lost Kendrick Bourne, but I doubt it. We already have Trent Taylor, which I'm not even found. I don't even like Trent Taylor either, but we do have him on the roster. What do you like that the Niners? Yes, I love that the Niners re-signed Jason Verrett on a 1-year deal. The Niners were trying to be smart. They were trying to sign him for a little bit less, for maybe 3 years, only for the fact that if he plays great for another year, he's already tied into the contract. Smart of the Niners, but the agent and Jason Verrett, they're smart too. They're like, no, let's do this for 1 more year and let me prove it. Now, if he plays another great year and the Niners fall in love with him, then we'll sign him to a bigger contract. If he reverts back and he gets hurt, God forbid, we only had him for 1 year. So it's a win-win situation for both of them, Jay. The Niners win and Jason Verrett wins. Let's just hope that Jason Verrett has a year in 2021 as he did in 2020. Kathy Sanchez, how you doing? Welcome to my show. God bless you, Kathy. It's always a pleasure. It always brings a smile when I see your name pop up. I have the most respect for you, Kathy. You are amazing woman. I appreciate you here, and your son Lucky is here as well. I appreciate Lucky just a little bit less, only because he likes the Celtics. If he would have been a Niner and Laker fan, I would have liked Lucky that much more. I'm just kidding, Lucky. I have love and respect for you as well, brother. He is accurate. If you're referring to Alex Smith, yes. Listen, if we roll with Jimmy G in 2021, and God forbid Jimmy G gets hurt, I am confident that if we have Alex Smith as a backup, we can win a game or two with Alex Smith. Am I confident in Nick Mullins? Hell no. Should you be confident in Nick Mullins? Heck no. Alex Smith at his worst is still better than Nick Mullins at his best, in my humble opinion. Goodwin will be gone before the preseason. Yeah, he'll be gone. Marquise Goodwin is with the Eagles. No, he was with the Eagles, but because he opted out in the 2020 season because of COVID, somewhere in the trade lingo, I guess the Eagles were able to revert him back to the Niners. So as of today, March 16, 2021, unfortunately, Marquise Goodwin is part of the 49ers, not the Eagles. And because of that, Corey, we have to give up our 7th round pick to the Eagles. Instead of having 10 picks, we now have only 9. Thank you, Marquise. Hey, Keith Williams, how you doing, brother? Win-win. As long as he's healthy, otherwise lose-lose. If you're referring to Alex Smith, I agree. But that's in any scenario with any player. Any player you bring in, if they're healthy, can play. Jimmy G, when he's healthy in 2019, win-win-win, right? When he's not healthy, in 2020, lose-lose-lose. So Um, no, sorry, Celtics. Lakers, baby. Nah, it's all good, bro. I know you like your. I don't know why you like your Celtics, but I know you like them. We both love you and thank you, Kathy. It's mutual. I have love and respect for you, Kathy, 100%. For Lucky, I'll say about 98%. 98, maybe 95. I'm telling you that that green clover. The only time I want to see that clover is tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day. Other than tomorrow, I'll never want to see it again. uh, what what's the holdup with Trent Williams? Signing bonus. Signing bonus. I believe that's what the holdup is with Trent Williams is how much money is he going to get in guarantees? And I said this before, and I'll say it again as I come to a conclusion of this show today. Trent Williams, the fact that he hasn't signed yet, with a team has to reassure me, hopefully it reassures you guys, that he possibly will re-sign with the Niners. Why do I say that? And I'll say it again real quickly as I come to a close. If a team like the Chiefs, Colts, Bears, or whoever is interested in Trent Williams, if they would have offered him a contract that would have blown him out of the water, per se, he would had already signed with a team. The fact that he hasn't signed with a team yet tells me that whatever offers he has before him are not that much greater than what the offer the Niners are offering. And he's contemplating whether to take the little bit extra money or stay with the San Francisco 49ers with a coach that he loves, a coach that drafted him, or move on for more money. But the fact that he hasn't signed as of this live, I don't know if he signed or not, but as we're doing this live, he hasn't signed, tells me that the offers that he's gotten from other teams are not mind-blowing offers. So that means there's a possibility, great chance, that he still re-signs with our beloved 49ers. And I would love that because if he signs, the Niners are able now to explore what direction they want to go in the draft. Move up and get that quarterback of the future, if that's the direction they want to go. Move down and get a corner or put a package together and trade for Deshaun Watson. But if we don't sign Trent Williams, that's going to really put a monkey wrench in the whole thing that Niners are trying to do with that number one pick. So it's very important that we sign Trent Williams, not only for the protection of the quarterback and left tackle, but it's important to see what direction the Niners are going to go if they do sign him or if they don't. So I'm looking forward. I'm reading on Twitter, breaking news. The San Francisco 49ers have re-signed Trent Williams. That is what I want to hear. So then we can now go moving forward on possible trade, moving up, moving down, but doing something different with a number one. Because I got a feeling, again, if we don't sign Trent Williams, that whole moving up for a quarterback, moving down, may not happen because the Niners might have to take a tackle at number 12. I hate a team to have to be kind of forced to do something because they have to. I'd rather sign Trent Williams and allow the flexibility for John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan to do what they want to do with that number 12 spot. A lot of you want to trade up for a cornerback, Trey Lance, maybe Kelly Mond, maybe the kid from Alabama. But if we don't sign Trent Williams, all those desires of wanting to move up just goes out the window, because most likely the Niners will be tied to take a tackle with that number 12 spot. All right, listen real quick. There is 12 of you here. Okay, there's 12 of you here. I'm going to give one of you a chance to win a 49er patch. Who here watching me right now wants to win a patch? Let me know. I want to make sure I count the names of those that are actually here watching me right now. Who wants to win a patch? Who wants to win a 49er patch? If that is you, put on there me. Type me in the comments so that I can write your name down, and we're going to play a nice little game that I have. So real quick, if you want to play for a patch, a 49er patch of my choosing, and all my patches that I sell are nice patches. Any patch that I send you as a winner, you're gonna love. Trust me. If you want, okay, the first one that said me was Corey. If you want the opportunity to win a patch right now, put on the comments me. Put me, and I'll write down your name, and we're gonna play a game. It's a duck race. Yep, you heard me. We're gonna have a duck race, and you're gonna have the chance of winning a patch. So I gotta write down your name. So if that's you, tell me, just me, and I'll write your name down real quick. So we have Corey. We got Kathy. Who else? Come on, guys. There's a lot of you. There's 13 you guys watching. You guys don't want to win a free patch? Jay says, not me. Did you meant to say me or not you? If you don't want to win, if you don't want to play for a patch, that's fine. If you don't want to play for a free patch, that's fine, Jay. Nobody's forced to play for a free patch. I'm just being generous to you guys, my viewers, for being with me. As I come to a close, I want to give away a free patch. So if you want to win a free patch, just put me. It doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. That's what I say, Young. That's what I say. So I'm going to put your name on there as well. I'm going to put hitter. I know it's Young Hitter. Jay. Okay, I'll put Jay. Summer. All right, now here we go. Summer. Who else? We're going to do a duck race on here. Anybody else? If not, I have Corey, I have Kathy, I have Hitter, Jay, and Summer. So I have 5 of you out of all the viewers that are watching right now. If you want a free patch, let me know. Put me on the comments if you want to win a free patch. 49er patch. It's not gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll mail it out to you for free. Okay, I got you, Jay. I got you. I got you. Your name's written. What's up, Lockout? You wanna play? Okay. Okay, Jay. Relax. You're gonna get the opportunity to win. Mike, there's Mike. Mike. Mike H. So I have Corey, Kathy, Hitter, Jay, Summer, and Mike H. Mm, young Hitter. I know that you go by a different name, right? I know you. I know. You go by a different name. So okay, I'll play. Got you. Hold on, guys. I send the patch through the mail. I will send the patch through the U.S. Postal Service. All right, I got 7 players. I got 7 players, okay? And this is how we're going to play, okay? Let me show you guys how we're going to play. Let me give you a little bit of a format how we're going to play, okay? Hold on, guys. Let me go to my screen. All right. So, let me move myself out of the way. So, this is how we're going to play. You see the ducks on the screen? Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. You guys see the ducks, right? If you look at the ducks, everybody's name is on there. Okay? You got everybody. If you look at the names, your name is on there. Hold on, guys. Let me make this a little bit smaller. There. So you have Corey, Kathy, Hitter, Jay, Sumner, Mike, and Lockout. Okay, so for 45 seconds, your duck is going to try to get to the finish line first. If your duck gets to the finish line first, my friend, you will be the lucky winner of a free patch. So, is there any of you left in here watching that wants to participate? If you haven't said me yet, I can add your name. Does anybody here want to be added to this race for the opportunity to win a free patch? David Williams, do you want to be added to the race? Let me go ahead and add you. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and add David real quick. Anybody else? Is there anybody else? Let me add David. Hold on, Jay. All right, let me add you guys' names real quick again. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We have. This is just my way of saying thank you for being part of my show. It's just me giving away a free patch. My way of saying thank you for watching my show. Do me a favor though, smash the like button. Smash the like button, and I would appreciate that. smash that like button. Give me a second. Smash that like button, and I appreciate it. Okay, anybody else? Making sure I'm not leaving nobody behind. Want to give everybody an opportunity to win a free patch. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 participants. So 8 of you are going to have the opportunity to win a patch. Good luck. 45 seconds. Good luck, and good luck. Here we go. Ready? The mark and set, go. And the races are off. All right, we got hitter. We got Mike Summer taking the lead. Here comes Lockout. Here comes David, Kathy, Corey, and Jay are in the background a little bit. 28, 27 seconds. It's a good race. Look at this race. It's a tight race here. Who will win, ladies and gentlemen? Who will win this race? Here we go. It's getting close. Here comes Jay. There goes Corey. Corey's in the lead. Corey's in the lead. Can it be Corey? 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! The winner, Lockout. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. You have won a free patch. Compliment of your boy, Niner Sickness, for watching the Niner Sickness report. Congratulations, brother. Everybody congratulate Lockout for winning. I don't know if I'm saying your name properly or not, bro, but you know who you are. Congratulations on winning the patch. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to send me your information to where you want me to mail it at. Send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. Send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. Provide me your information, where to mail it to you, and I will mail it to you. Congratulations. LOCD out. Oh, Ismail. Oh, right on, bro. Okay. Didn't recognize your name, bro. And I can't really see your picture because it's kind of small. You came out of, that's what I love about this race, man. You came out of nowhere. But congratulations, Ismail. Send me your information, bro. ninersickness@yahoo.com. And I will send it out for you tomorrow. I will pick one of my choice. All my patches are nice. There's not one nicer than the other. If you see, they're right behind me. All the patches that I have, multiple. So I will be sending you a free patch. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching the Niner Sickness Report. Thank you for spending time on your Tuesday with your brother from another mother here on YouTube. Before I go, just a quick reminder. Like my channel. Subscribe to it if you haven't subscribed already. But most importantly, share my video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and support your boy, Niner Sickness. Also, follow me on Twitter at NinerSickness49. Follow me on Twitter at NinerSickness49. Follow me on Instagram at NinerSickness. So Instagram, Niner Sickness, Twitter, Niner Sickness 49. All right, guys, I've taken enough of your time. Thank you for watching the Niner Sickness Report. Have a wonderful Tuesday. And if there are any news breaks out, stay tuned, as I will be coming on here with breaking news. Until then, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Peace.